Hey guys, Jody here from plantjunkiecreations.com, and today I thought we could have a chill day and transplant some of my propagations as well as propagating one of my Hoyas. I have my Hoya pollinera, also known as the fishtail Hoya. I propagated in leca as well as perlite. I've tried sphagnum moss as well as like a Hoya well draining mix, and that didn't work. So I find when you first propagate these fishtail Hoyas that they like to be cut and put into water, and they also like humidity. I had this one in an east-facing window to have heat, which helped a lot. And then I put this one under a grow light as well as my eastern window with the lid on top. Since I've had this cutting, it has put off 2 new leaves. The top roots that weren't submerged died off, so I'm just going to pull that off. And let's take a look at the perlite. So I was just experimenting which works best, and I've noticed that the perlite works the best. This one put off 2 new leaves and has a lot of root. So I'm going to just put it back in this pot so I can monitor the root growth. I already have some pre-made Hoya chunky mix. So since this is a water propagation and moist perlite propagation, I am going to make sure that it is moist and doesn't dry out for too long, because these Hoyas in general I've researched like to be on the moist side. Just as long as the leaves aren't under the medium, they won't rot. Next up is my Philodendron Golden Goddess. This has been sitting in water. I know the root isn't too long, but considering that it's put off a water root, I think I can get away with transplanting it already, opposed to having nothing. So I have a chunky mix as well, but with a lot more peat moss. So this is the tip cutting. Next up is my Monstera Peanutty Partita. I wouldn't typically wait this long, but I almost forgot about her, and she's already putting off a new growth point at the node. And then also where her stem is at feels pretty bulbous, so I think a leaf is going to come out of that one too. And she's got a very ugly top leaf. I'm just kind of separating her roots so they don't stick together and rot. So basically, I don't want that new growth point submerged. This one is going to be critical to keep on the more moist side until she's acclimated to this soil. Next step is my magic marble. For the pots, I decided to go for my golden goddess, a yellow pot. For this one is going to be my Monstera Pina Partita. And then for this magic marble Syngonium, I'm gonna put in this pot. For my Hoya Thomsonii, she's just gonna sit on top of this. This is my Hoya Thomsonii. She's so cute, just this fluffy, long trailing Hoya. Yesterday I have gone ahead and took one cutting already, and I'm trying it in leca, and I have this in an east facing window. And then today I'm just gonna take my cuttings and transplant them in my terracotta pot. So I'm gonna make 2 cuts. I'm gonna cut this guy. And what I want to do is I kind of want to put it in diagonally. So I'm going to cut her. I'm going to put my hormone on there. Okay. So I got my Hoya Chunky mix. Since these are fresh cuttings, I'm going to put them under grow lights in a propagation box. It keeps that heat and humidity to help promote that root growth. Please hit that like button if you liked the content of this video, and please, while you're at it, hit that subscribe button to watch more plant-related videos.